Okay, it is time to get the nonsense started for tonight. And tonight's brand of nonsense is a particularly nostalgic one for me. I remember renting this game back in the day and being utterly entranced by it. I can't say it's aged particularly well. And skip that.
Deus ex machina.
And that's mainly in the controls thing, because, like, as I said as I was going live, this is a first-person game. Now, you might be asking, Cody, isn't your hand in a brace? You can't use your right thumb right now. How are you going to aim in a first-person shooter type game? Well, that's the neat part. Dreamcast controllers don't have a second analog stick.
Deus ex machina.
So everything is done with the one stick. Which makes for some interesting gameplay concessions. But enough talking. Let's hop right into it.
Is there anything else?
We haven't given it identification yet. Any ideas for a name?
Random numbers are fine. It's just artificial intelligence.
It still has life like we do. There's really no difference.
Fine. Then why don't we let it decide? We'll let Makin decide.
So the name literally doesn't mean anything. They still keep calling you Makin even without the name. Just literally just for your file save.
Not too bad for an artificial brain.
Say it like you mean it.
Wow, there's an underground facility at the lab.
There, that's Malkin. Has it been awakened yet?
Soon, my dear.
I thought the Makin project was strictly confidential.
What's Kay doing here?
Chief Sagami wants her to see everything. That's why he brought her here.
Is that thing really alive?
Well, we haven't implanted its psi yet. Its form is there, but its mind is empty.
Uh-huh. I know. Well, that's why we're giving it a mind.
A mind? How's that possible?
By temporarily transferring the psi of a human to its artificial brain. After receiving the stimulus, Makin will build up its own world of psi. As a result, Makin will become a mindful entity with its own self.
You've been studying, haven't you?
I'd like to work here one day.
Hey! Why is Kay's tutor here?
Well, that's because Fei Chao has the gene that is required to wake Makin up.
Don't you think Faye's amazing? He's so cool.
Yeah.
Father, can I take a closer look?
Sure, go ahead.
This is the first awakening experiment ever. Are you scared?
No, I believe in your father.
All responses are positive.
Checking his eye. Rise and shine, Makin.
What? What's going on?
Don't you just hate it when Russian ninjas start shooting scalpels out of their tongue?
No!
follow the blood agreement, and you will protect everyone. Take the sword.
Faye! Faye! No! No!
So did you get all that? Because, to recap, we are playing as an artificial brain in the shell of a sword, puppeteering a high school student's body after a Russian ninja that shoots scalpels out of his tongue broke into this facility to kidnap the high schooler's dad. Just want to make sure everyone's on the same page with that. Because it's gonna get even weirder. Okay. So yeah, just to kind of go over controls, I'm on a 360 controller, so I'm going to be using those buttons to refer to what I'm doing. Left stick is turn, move forward and back. You cannot strafe without a lock on, which is on Y. X is attack. B does nothing. A is jump. And to free look, you hold down left trigger, and then you can actually, like, look around and shit. Thankfully, there is no point where you need to look up or anything. Except on stairs. God damn it. And there, you will look up or down with the stairs. 3 weeks of work. Hell yeah. Welcome in, Nix. Thank you for the resub. Got that health. There we go. The designs in this are so good. Also, yes, when you have that EX gauge under your life bar, you can do a charge attack, which is different for every character. Which, spoilers, we're not going to be playing as Kay for very long. Despite her being one of the better characters, actually. Also, what swings your character makes are influenced by directions on the on your stick, so there will definitely be times when I make swings that probably look weird and not very well suited for the situation. That's because they aren't. I was trying to do something else. you come on. Do something. Give me orb. I will take the hit for orb. Bitch trying to ambush me while I'm healing. Give orb. There we go. And down he goes. Honestly, that would have been wild. Like, I don't think that this game had legs for a full fucking franchise. But a really successful one-off and maybe crossovers in the other games. Like, imagine if Makin were in SMT3 instead of Raido.
I don't believe it. Sai is actually bonding to the sword.
I've never seen data like this. It's unprecedented.
Is Kay alright?
Well, it's not that simple. You see, Kay's and Makin's minds coexist in Makin's artificial brain. This situation is unique. I've never seen Sai bond like this. The Chief's the only one I know who might be able to save Kay.
Are you saying her mind will stay inside Makin forever? Well, You invented the damn thing, didn't you? Do something!
So, is Makin awake yet?
What is it this time?
Mr. Lee.
I see. It's all clear to me now. That's why Sagami's daughter woke Makin up. We know their plan's already in motion. We need to get going right now.
Who's he?
He sponsors this lab. Other than that, beats me.
What was the purpose of creating Makin anyway? And who took the chief away? What's this all about?
Sorry, there's nothing you need to know.
What the? We nearly lost our lives.
Makin has godlike powers that allow him to destroy minds in the world of Psi. Its creation was essential to our plans. It's important for us to have his power over Psi to destroy them.
Now, who is them?
Them? I refer to those who would lead this world to destruction. Yet it is the work of one mind, the Devils.
Devil's work? Oh, sure. You've convinced me.
I mean, for comparison, like, I honestly say Mach and X's voice acting is, you know, better than most voice acting of the era.
Terrorism, pestilence, poverty, pollution, worldwide oil shortage. There are even plans to use China and the US to start World War III. And all this is being done by someone who has the ability to control human minds.
Are you saying the world will be destroyed because of one person?
It's not important whether you believe me. It's the truth. Quickly, their plan is already in motion. If we want to have even the slightest chance of success, we must leave now.
This cutscene is amazing to me just because there's so much spoken dialogue that is not in the subtitles. Like, somebody got the wrong script to put in the subtitles. Like, goddamn.
The latest medical device in psychiatry is actually a weapon! I can't believe we jumped into this so blindly.
I have to leave now. I can't waste any more time talking with you folks. Makin, you know your duty. We created you with one purpose in mind. The reason they kidnapped Sagami was to gain access to his knowledge of the world of Psi. So, are you willing to pursue them in order to stop this mad conspiracy?
So saying no there is a
Power
but thou
that
must
allows you to
section,
control a person's
or segment, I
mind,
believe.
along with their body, is called a brain jack. This is the godlike power that you possess, Makin.
If we don't do something for Kay now, what'll happen to her Psi?
She's still bound to Makin, isn't she?
Yes, I think she is.
Makin, extract that man's memory. Once you do, you can find out where they took the chief. Remember, it's all up to you to get him. Do you understand me? Makin, now that you know where the chief's located, go to Russia through China. If you stop at Hong Kong, you can meet Faye's sister. Otherwise, another Blade Master awaits you in Moscow. You should follow the Blade Master's instructions when you meet them at your destination. There are many enemies that will try to stop you. Don't give up, and you'll find a clear path through them. When you gain enough strength, you'll be able to brainjack people with your godlike powers. I can't control you, so I can only hope that you'll do what's right to the end.
So just as a reminder, when you brainjack someone, you are effectively destroying their mind and kicking their soul out of the body so you can take up all of their memories, skills, and their body. Keep that in mind. Like the Russian ninja dude, he ain't alive anymore. Also, that is such a dumb-looking plane. I love it.
So this is the Psi dimension. The world of souls existing in a plane beyond reality. That explains why my mind has left my body, and I live as Psi. Well, my father told me I have nothing to worry about. Yes, nothing at all. Well, here we are. I haven't introduced myself.
And microphone change in.
That's a nice name. I'm Kei Sagami. I'm 16 years old, and I attend Jisei High School. I have no siblings. My mother died right
Such a
after I
jarring
was
shift in audio quality.
You see, well, that's why my father was always around. So I wouldn't feel lonely. I really respect him. One day, I want to be a scientist and help work on the Psi project. Well, that's another story. I guess I'm a little anxious. I talk a lot when I get nervous. Sorry. Something's coming towards me.
Also, I'd like to point out we are the only passenger on this ginormous jumbo jet.
Sir, you have our thanks for flying the deadly skies and, by the way, prepare to die. How could you be so daft? Of course this is a trap. You're too high up, sweetheart. You're not going anywhere.
So yeah, high speed, minimal life and power, but he jumped real good. And he shoots spinning blades from a deformed tongue. Also, putting a save like that there, as well as putting a save state there, because this is our primary branching point, from which all other routes diverge. Lower half of his skull is fucked. Oh, I don't doubt that. And also, considering he's a Russian ninja, it was a 50-50 shot that his name was Sergey, let's be real. While he doesn't have much in the way of, damage compared to other characters, his real value comes with his added reach. Because, oh baby, is that gonna be a boon? Or at least would be in other stages. Okay, let me see this. Yup. Yeah, his jaw is absolutely fuckered. Also, let me pop out my normal chat box, because I was trying to use Mix It Up's chat box, but it's text on bright white and I can't enlarge the text so I can see from where I'm sitting. I'm just going back to how I used to have it. Anyway, Mix It Up is still there, but I am not using it for chat. You bitch. Unfun fact. Andrei is based on a real-life Russian serial killer. That does not surprise me in the least. Considering everything with SMT, that is like the least surprising thing. Come on. There we go. Good old audio balancing. I don't know if y'all could hear that, but Kay said something there. I could barely make out that she was saying something. No idea what she actually said, though. Yup. You dare disappear, orb. Okay.
Looks like there's someone over there.
So, remember that part where I talked about how when you brainjack somebody, they get erased?
Is he a pilot?
So, you do not have to brainjack this guy. However, if you don't, your escape pod crashes and you go to a different stage. The big plus is that you get to keep Andre's body. If you don't take him, though, you lose out on another body, which is arguably better. And you lose out on one of the bosses, I believe. So the quote-unquote correct thing to do here is to brainjack this random pilot who was doing nothing, just minding his own business. He is not a combatant. It is like he is such a downgrade. We have much shorter range. We don't have a charge attack. We have a stun poke that we can do, but that's about it. Otherwise, we just beat people over the head. Hi there, Sammy. I have just been visited by a dog. Give me just a moment to mute myself and let Mom know that she's over here.
Okay, let's go. Everything should be fixed.
Looks like the spare lines are good to go. Now we can access the central terminal. By the way, do you know what's the deal with Mr. Lee?
He's some old fart who thinks he's the modern messiah.
He seems like a very important person. He's got a lot of contacts.
Here's something I bet you don't know. His company isn't legitimate.
What? How come you never told me?
Must have slipped my mind. Besides, I don't care what they do, as long as I get paid.
I hope it's nothing too illegal.
Don't be such a prude, Anne.
Well, why Kay? Not Kay, though. This is horrible. If something happens to the chief, will she be like this forever?
Don't worry about Kay. We'll do something. Just calm down.
Don't make any rash promises, and don't drag me into this.
Why don't we just try and sort this out?
Whatever.
Oh, man. Plan X wasn't really just a simple medical device, was it? He created a living weapon. This thing destroys human minds.
Mr. Lee's probably behind this, and I'll bet the chief is too.
Kay had the key to awaken Makin. She must possess the D gene. Do you think it's just a coincidence?
Maybe Sagami used her gene as a standard while developing Makin, without telling us a thing.
Experimenting on his own daughter. Who is this guy? But I guess Faye was supposed to wake up Makin.
Why wouldn't he tell us that Kay was his model?
I guess he didn't think it was necessary.
There's no point discussing it. This is all purely speculation.
We may find something if we look at the original specifications.
You know, those are classified, Anne.
Aren't you curious?
Reading secret documents without authorization? No thanks. Not interested.
But we've been deceived. Don't you feel like you've been betrayed?
I suppose that was his call. A wise man never courts danger.
Kay is a human being. We need to do something to help her.
Jeez. This is how people find out things they shouldn't know. Now I know how Adam must have felt.
As Eve, I'd have no regrets. Let's get access to the data.
I hope there's something in there that'll be useful to my career.
All right, nice landing. You're a pretty good pilot. I'm supposed to take another flight to Moscow from here. But you know, I think we're being followed. How about we go to another city? We better board the plane from there. What's that? Oh, I really don't have time to look for Faye's sister. Why don't you go ahead and decide how we're getting to Moscow?
Okay. I have returned. So yeah. The only upside to this guy is that he has more health than Andre. Everything else is a major downgrade. Damn it. Trying to get the stun prod to work is such a crapshoot at times. That said, it is very useful if you can get it to work. Also, I would note that I know these two levels very well, and none of the levels beyond this. Let's see. Bradford colors. Suffers from chronic paranoia. Now talk with you, cries of pain. Whether this is a result of his modifications on his mouth is unknown. Somehow, that does not surprise me. Yeah, Go can't even do, like, the counter stabs. You know what, let's get out of the rocket launcher's way. Also, fun fact, these guys cannot go through doors. So you can kind of use that to cheese them from time to time. Sure. Get out of the game. Huh. That's interesting. I have no idea how a boss fight against this guy would play out, other than very poorly, because unless they gave him like some sort of ninja powers in the boss fight that you don't get as him. Don't know how that hit, but you know what? Whatever, game. Ow. Okay. Whoever that was gonna knock. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, so branching point. That is the way forward and out of the level. But if we hit that switch, this gate opens. And we can go meet up with Faye's sister.
What took you so long? I thought you were dead.
You're Fei Chao's sister, aren't you?
That's right. My master has been keeping an eye on Chief Sagami's kidnappers. So, now that you're here, we have a mission for you. Jaja, the big TV star in India, defeat him. He sends radio waves through TV that steal people's souls. Somehow they infect the brain, and this poses a serious threat to the world.
Wait a minute. I don't want to go to India. I just want to save my father.
That's not what's important here. Makin chose you. It's your duty to save the human race. So you've got to defeat Jaja. He can't succeed, or he'll destroy us all.
But what do I do?
I really don't understand why you were chosen. But I guess it's really Makin's decision to make, not mine. So, what do you say, Makin? Are you willing to go to India for us or not?
So, I would like to point out that we are doing this on nothing more than this one person telling us, hey, TVs are stealing people's souls. And yet, that's not exactly something that's all that far-fetched, given we are body hopping through swords. And the best part is, you can say no, and then stab her in the back and still take her body. I am going to say yes, though, because this is a big part of the ending we're going for.
Then take my body. I've been trained as a worthy blade master. I'm not as strong as the master, but my power's still impressive. Besides, if you need further convincing, I'm the only one who can enter Jaja's studio.
Wait,
That is not true, by the way.
Did you lose your sai?
That's obvious.
Hi, Ran.
When I began training. It's a blade master's fate. Although I knew that this might happen. I won't give up now. I don't fear any battle, especially not one this important.
So yeah, I would also like to point out she only has 1 HP. At least until you brainjack her and then her actual health stat kicks in. Oof, I feel you there, Rand. Yeah, also, she is already so much faster than Go was. Yeah, she has the speed of Andre and higher power to boot. She's 2-shotting what everyone else was 3-shotting. Oh, just wait until I have to take him through and skip Fei Xiao, and then take him to Moscow. Because that's a special layer of hell. Fei is great. Yeah, I want to say if you don't brainjack Go, you end up landing in India. But you know, go figure how you crash an escape pod while simultaneously overshooting Hong Kong and landing in India.
You shouldn't have made that promise to defeat Shaja. I have no obligation to the Blade Masters. If the world's gonna end, we should call the army. Father, you're going to be okay, aren't you?
I do sympathize with Kay, though. Like, this is a lot to be putting on a 16-year-old. So yeah, high speed, high power, or middling power, I guess, but comparatively speaking, but the highest so far. I don't think there's any overlap, because this is Atlas. Like, this is all SMT more than anything. That said, I definitely get the vibes. Right. So, as the opening intro cinematic showed, these guys can only be killed by being led into little holes in the ground. Over here. There you go. You're next, buddy. Oh. Get in there. There you go. It is nice that you can just kind of push them with your attack at least. Right, I remember what you have to do here. This is a really annoying room because you have to lead these guys up the goddamn stairs. And then have them drop into the correct holes. Come on. Get off the stair. Come on. Of course, I'm telling the enemies to come on, but Sammy is looking at me like, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay. Also, these guys hit like a goddamn truck. What, spiker block pushing puzzle? Pretty much, yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay. They're doing the best they can with the sound effects. That said, I don't think the game is expecting you to take it all that seriously. So you can just walk out here. Like, this is the exit to the stage. You can just walk out and leave. But if you do, you don't get credit for killing the boss. And that's there because you need this body to get through this console. So that's your out to go back and change bodies if you need to.
Little girl prowling around my castle. I have a sneaking suspicion that you're a Blade Master, aren't you? A long time ago, my son got carried away by his desires, and to my dismay, he betrayed me. After I was confined in this place for so many years, I came to realize that a man is born with two sides. One is good, and the other evil. All evil stems from the minds of men. No man is truly pure. No one can blame my son. After all, he is only human.
Yeah, the premise is that, like, the scientists that were making Makin were told this was going to be a psychiatric treatment device. Basically, the idea was create an artificial mind that can go in and effectively, like, fix depression. Instead, they created an artificial god with the power to mind jack and erase souls. So, you know. No, like, legitimately the idea was, like, psychic therapy treatments. Erase the depression, like, do, like, psychic therapy so you can, like, rewrite traumatic memories, stuff like that. But see, okay, so the form that Makin takes, like, the sword part is, like, it does not have a tip, first off, so yes, it is blunt. However, the form of the sword that Makin takes was not the form that the doctors gave him. Like, the thing that the scientists and everything created is just that little squiggly thing with all the eyes and mouths and the ear and shit. Everything else, that's all Makin. Makin turned himself into a sword.
This is why I believe in the absolute righteousness of Geist's plan and will follow him to the end. At last the world will be perfect, peaceful, and free of emotion. I will do this on behalf of my son and loving wife who I miss dearly. May she rest peacefully in her grave. On which you tread, you imbecile. Watch where you walk.
Charge. Those backstabs. Stop shooting me, dick. There, I shoot you. How you feel about that? There we go. So yeah, also you can just take over any boss. And his charge attack, yep, this is the ring shot. Also, you can come back and cycle out bodies as desired. With the exception of either Andre or Ko, or Go, depending on who you leave in the seaplane. Whoever's there is just lost.
I feel so sorry for Shah Jahan. To be betrayed by his own child. How sad.
And yes, Nix, that is correct.
I don't think he's really evil.
At least I think so.
Let's go to Moscow. I would never betray my father. Never.
Also, I do like that the needle dagger things like bend when they start charging the rings or the chakra shots. Also, any stage with a name on top of it means there's a body you can potentially hijack there. But also, if we want, we can just swap back to Fei Shan. Actually, low speed, the same amount of life, and actually, how is, let's see, 4 pips for power compared to 3. So yeah, same life, more powerful, but way slower. It's actually kind of tempting to take Faye, but I'm gonna stick with Shah Jahan. Because power is a premium.
I'm Kitty. I'm the mighty Blade Master in charge of the flame.
Power.
I'm glad to see that you managed to make it back here alive. Oh, Big Bad Mockin defeated a Hawkeye.
Also, I would like to point out that if you tell Fei Xiao you're not going to kill Shah Jahan, but you stab her in the back and take her body anyway, Kitty's like, I know you killed her, but I'm not going to penalize you. You must have had your reasons.
Just one?
I've got to know. Is my father okay? Do you have any idea where he is?
I know where he is. Follow me and I'll show you.
We will soon live in a time of suffering. This will be our challenge to obtain an everlasting kingdom. This is the will of our Lord who will lead us to a land of peace. Let us focus now to clear our impure minds and think of a higher power. For it is He, and only He, who will give us salvation.
A religion encouraging suicide? Is the apocalypse so far away? I don't know about you, but from here, that seemed a little weird.
Do you think the Chief's kidnappers set this up?
Maybe, maybe not. All I know is that the funeral industry will make a killing.
Also, I'm just gonna say this. That's not a cult in the same way that we think of cults as, like, small groups of, you know, religious nut jobs. That's the fucking Pope. Like, he was broadcasting from the Vatican. That's the Pope.
The Chief's data is heavily encoded. I was afraid of this. This will be hell to decode. What a pain.
Anything else?
Well, there's good news and bad news. Choose your poison.
I could use some good news.
How's this? The Chief's been sending all his data to Dr. Guinness.
Dr. Guinness? That old guy who was opposed to the project in the first place?
It doesn't matter why now. We should contact him. Well, I think it's worth a shot.
What's the bad news?
Unfortunately, well, look. I found this.
What the hell? This is human experimentation. I'm surprised it didn't surface until now. This is bad.
What is?
If this data's correct, Macon's artificial brain will choose its own side. And then...
It'll start fusing.
Fusing?
That means Kay Sai will be absorbed by Makin.
And then what?
The loss of her identity. Her personality will be gone forever.
Those without Psi can't feel or think anything. Kay will be a vegetable.
No way! We've got to do something about this!
If the chief returns, everything will be fine.
If he's still alive.
Stop it.
Have you heard anything from Mr. Lee?
Nothing.
I guess somebody has to tell Makin to go see Dr. Guinness.
Europe is in such a sad state, what with the plague and all. Who'd want to go to a place like that?
I will.
There's no guarantee you'll find Kay, and it's dangerous.
I'm going anyway. If only I'd done something earlier to save her.
It's not your fault, Ko, even if you feel responsible.
It's not that. I just want to save Kay. I can't sit around until Makin comes back.
Chill out, Ko. You're just a kid. You need to think things out. Besides, who'll pay for the trip?
The fusion could start any time. It'll be too late
Oh no!
unless we
You
return
absolutely
Kate to
heard
her
somebody
body.
call him Macon.
I've got an idea.
It was just a
Why not
one-off,
code
though.
it?
If you go to Moscow, you may be able to see Makin. And Dr. Guinness might be able to return Kay Sai. But this is just speculation for now. We can't risk Ko's life on a mere possibility.
I'm simply respecting his will.
Ms. Miller, please. Please let me go.
Oh. I suppose I can't stop you. I'll make a program that'll track Makin's movements. Wait till I'm done, okay?
Father! 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 Talk to me!
By the time we got here, it was too late. They had already taken his soul.
Also, that does not change regardless of how soon you get there. So, like, I used to think that if you took the time to kill Shaja, that's what caused him to be in a catatonic state. No, if you go straight from Hong Kong to Moscow, he still ends up like that.
I'm so sorry. Forget about your daddy. Blame Geist. He's the one that took Sagami's soul. Geist is not a human, you know. You see, he served this planet well, a long time ago. But now the only thing he wants to do is kill humans and take over the world. I'm sure you've seen them. Those Hawkeye controlled by Geist. I hate him. Geist is hell-bent on obliterating our entire race, and won't stop till he does. There's no peace for humans in heaven. It's up to us to determine our own destiny. We've got to put an end to Geist before it's too late. Some of us have decided to devote our lives to saving mankind. We're known as the Blade Masters. We had to come up with a powerful weapon to destroy Geist. That's where you come in, Makin. Listen to what the Blade Masters say and you'll be able to accomplish your mission. You came into this world as Makin, so now you must live with your fate. And as for you, Kay, if you really want to save your father, there's only one way to put an end to Geist.
Please, defeat Geist. I'm ready to battle anyone in order to save my father. I'll defeat Geist at any cost.
Where'd you hide that nuthisite?
Now you know the power of Makin. I'm glad you finally got Sagami's Sai. The energy from it's incredible. Look, here come Geist men. Listen, I'll contact you once you find out where Geist is. Until then, lend your powers to our European allies. Defeat Geist's followers so we can straighten up this chaotic world. Don't you dare turn your back on the human race, or I will destroy you. And don't you forget it.
So yeah, the Blade Masters are the law faction of this game, and the Hake are the chaos. Oh, got it. Okay, good. Oh, that power increase feels so nice. But yeah, while the Blade Masters are very much like a law-coded faction, they are not like just as bad as the Hake, like law usually is with Chaos. Like, the Blade Master ending is considered the quote-unquote good ending. That said, they're still dicks about it. You know what? I'll grab that health. Run across 5 hits, though, yeah. They are assholes, but they are, like, legitimately trying to save the world. The Dragon Dude is a great design, but they are annoying as fuck to fight with, or fight against, with, unless you're Shaja. Like, anyone else really struggles with them. Like, to the point where you can only really damage them after they do that attack. Shaja can get right up in there because he's got the higher health pool, but Also, God, I love how weird the enemy design is. No, I lost an orb. God damn it. Oh well. It's just one orb. I believe you can go back to previous stages to farm if needed, but okay. Give me just a little bit to check on something. I will be back in a couple minutes. Okay, I am back. And I know I need to get the intermission thing fixed, but the Spark Mandrill gift did not make it over in the transfer of PCs. But anyway, I remind me after stream and I will figure something out for that. That said, I do apologize for taking the extended break there, but I found out why Sammy came over, because apparently Mom had fallen, and I was taking time to make sure she was okay. She does seem to be fine, just a little bumped and bruised, but I also told her if she needs absolutely anything to call me regardless of if I'm streaming or not. So, if I, suddenly go quiet or something, I might be taking a call, so, Anyway, back to the nonsense here. So, got London or Istanbul. Let me check my ending guide that I found. Like, the only guide, by the way, that I could find on, like, coming through each ending is an ancient ending, or an ancient text guide on GameFAQs with a bunch of, like, spelling and grammatical errors that I'm just going to have to try and figure out and parse on my own. So, I know there are a few hidden or missable bosses, so let me check on that real quick. Okay. Okay, I don't think we need to worry about the missable guys just yet. Alright guys, or many consistent localization censorship. Yeah, no, like, it'll be more apparent when we get towards, like, Germany. But one of the Hake is literally just a BDSM Nazi. Like, with swastikas on her tits and everything, that had to be censored for the Western release. And yeah, like, it's... Oh, I am remembering this stage. These little fuckers. Thankfully, Lock-On is your friend. And yeah. Yep, I remember that too. Where the fuck did you guys come from? Hello, sir. Bitch. Imagine being walled up in just a closet waiting for someone to come by. Oh. So basically just they connect to the same place. The basement level is longer. Right, I remember now. You gotta come through here, and if you fall off, you have to come back up through the basement level. But at the same time, you can very easily cheese the little spike fuckers that can't leave this room. That said, I'm starting to think they spawn infinitely, so I'm just going. I remember these fuckers now. They're like weeping angels. They only move and are vulnerable when you're not looking. God, they do so much damage. I legitimately forget how you're intended to fight those things. And yeah, the noise is unmistakable. That. And one thing that's nice about the guard system is you only have to be moving backwards from your perspective, and you will guard things. Like, so long as somebody is not, like, directly behind you, you will guard it. You do not have to be moving backwards from the perspective of the attack, if that makes any sense. You know what? Let's check down this way, see if there's anything interesting down here before going the upper route. That does cost a little bit of health, but the amount of damage it does is so worth it for these assholes. Alright, check to see if any of these doors open. Aha! That's why you always check the doors. Okay. I can stop holding my breath through there. I remember having such a hard time navigating those walkways onto the actual Dreamcast back in the day. Ooh, let me see this. Yeah, that's pretty much what they got. Just a little more polygonal. Like, honestly, it's kind of impressive just how faithful to the concept art the enemy designs really are. Oop. That. Okay, back to the game. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So yeah, back on this emulator, just goes... Oh, shit. Goes into super speed. Oh, is there a way out of this? Or am I just fucked? Oh wait, nope, there's... Okay, there we go. Okay. Wait, no. Okay, so, yeah, that's a one-way door. Okay, good. Let me get through this area first, so I don't accidentally super speed myself into the lava floor again. Like, you can go ahead and put it in chat. I'm just not going to look at it just until after I get through this segment. Okay. There we go. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's... You know, that is a design I am not surprised they changed. Oh yeah, they're all alive. Just also very... absolutely fucked. But like, yeah, just... not at all surprised that they had to cover them up. Okay, how in the fuck do I... You know what? Here. I know I was going to use the save state for this place, but I've got a hard save. So... there we go. There's the other one. Okay. Check the doors. That's the way I came. Okay. Wait for it to fall, get on top of it. I do appreciate that there's like a little hook on top of it so they can like be moved. Oh, fuck off. The things I do for orbs. Osiris Virgins, I see. Oh, get it. Okay. 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 If I had more health, I would use Zsa Zsa's bonus action to take that guy out, but shit. Oh yeah, like that is one bit of censorship that was gonna happen because like nobody would have been okay with a game where she just had her titties out. There's definitely something in one of these doors. And that's the one. I think we have to come back for that after meeting somebody else. Okay, yeah. So, one of the hidden or missable hake involves Blade Master Alice telling you to go back to Istanbul. So let me real quick read up what the guide says. Okay. Oh, what's that? Yeah, I don't think that's actually ever explicitly brought up in-game, but you can definitely tell by their designs. Because they all have, like, some kind of prosthetic or mobility aid. Also, there is absolutely something up there that you have to have a character with a high enough jump to get up there. Like, Zsa Zsa cannot jump there. God damn it. I want to say this is the way to go. Also, a reminder, we are in Athens, not Persia. Or Egypt. I would really like some health game. Oh wait, no, this is... Okay, never mind. Alright. Making sure there wasn't a passage I just didn't see. Oh, thank God, health. Oh, I see. There's a jump across the way. Okay. Oh, so hey, Chris. Trying to keep up on chat, but it is also difficult because this is very much a concentration-intensive game, especially when playing with a weird thing that accommodates my thumb. Damn it. That, turn around. There we go. And unfortunately, he takes no damage from the wall gun. Ow. Okay. Health, please? You know what? I'm gonna deal with the golem first. My eyes on you for a second. Okay, now... Oh, I'm past the point where she wants to charge me. Okay. Okay. And now we know why there's so many health pickups in this room. There we go. Game did not want me to lock onto that thing. I'm curious. You know, no, she actually waits until you get closer. Oh, I guess I just drop down. Okay. Oh, you asshole! Okay. I wanted to position that kill so I didn't have to drop down to grab his orb. Okay, I have missed the Blade Master. I guess I need some drop down here. That's the door we saw them at. I wonder if I need to go find somebody with a high enough jump to come back to that. Or wait, no, I just dropped down here. Because that's the... those are the pillars. Okay. Yeah, and this was the health and stuff I saw from down there.
Here is what you must do. Defeat Geist's allies in Europe. Then go to the harbor in Lisbon. That's the message for you from Blade Master Kitty. There are 3 Blade Masters in all of Europe, each with the same mission. To stop Geist's plan. Let me introduce myself. My name is Alice, at your service. I am one of the Blade Masters whose duty is to protect Europe. So, in what way do you see the world differently than humans do? People are blaming each other for the Grey Plague. They're fighting in the streets. The world is faced with disease and starvation. It's filled with corrupt morals and unhealthy ideologies. This is the way I see things. People have fought since the beginning of time. The one spreading the Grey Plague is a Hake, a servant of Geist. Even if you defeat them and exterminate the plague, this world will never have order. Not until we heal people's souls. But I have a very important mission to do. I must keep fighting and keep the faith to rid the world of evil. This world must remain a safe place for generations to come. Marken, I'm putting my faith in you. You're our last hope. Are you willing to lend us your power to defeat Geist's people? Thank you. My current mission is to find an effective cure for the Grey Plague spreading throughout Europe, and to defeat the man who is causing it, a pathologist named Dahl. While he is a scientist, he is also one of Geist's men, a Hake. The only one who knows where he's hiding is his daughter, Bianca. She ran away from her father and became infected with the plague. She can be found in an isolation hospital in Istanbul, room 503. So, if you do your job and brainjack her, you'll be able to find out just where Dahl is hiding. Now, I will let you take over my body. Use it as you like. I wish you luck. I know I don't have the power or speed of the other Blade Masters, but there may be a time when you'll need my power to control the wind.
I do love that when the Blade Masters let you take them over, they all just kind of fall over like they've been killed. Because Alice here is an actual boss fight if you, like, go the Hake route. Because you can side with the Hake if you want. Anyway, now we have a drill hand. That's a projectile. With just a tornado launcher. Which, you know, as far as weapons go, this is pretty fucking rad. I mean, with me at the wheel, yes.
Blade Master Lys must be disappointed with people. Constant wars, a society where nobody gets along. You know, I wouldn't know where to begin. So much is needed. But at least we have an idea of what we should do now. I guess you're going to help. Seek a cure to help the Grey Plague victims, right? Nobody knows how our future will turn out. But nothing will change if we don't do anything. So let's go and defeat Geistmen. Yeah!
Yeah. Go back here. Actually, let's see what our stats look like. Yeah, no, that is just... She is a straight up upgrade from what Shaja had. Yeah, like, higher power, life, and way better speed. And, like, you can at least tell these were actual, like, professional actors. Instead of just Kathy from accounting. Yes, this is Atlas with the SMT character designer and everything. This is considered in the same series as SMT, I believe. Just like an offshoot. I do just love that, like, the blade comes up through her hand. God, dealing with those guys is so much easier with her. Give orb. I'm curious. Oh yeah, she can just absolutely jump over these guys. Damn. Anyway, health. With segmented yelp. You. Okay. Back up we go. I do just adore the creatively designed weapons in this game, though. Because everything is a really neat weapon. Like, even Go's little stun baton has really interesting little bits of its design. Oh, I almost walked right off. Yo, G, thank you so much for the resub, and I will definitely check my DMs. And I cannot wait to see what you've done to me this time. Okay, let's see. What did you do to me this time, G? Hey, G? What the fuck? Like, seriously, though. What the fuck? Why? Why would you do that, G? Why must I suffer like this because of you, G? Also, if anyone is curious, you are allowed to link that in chat. Why must I suffer because of G? I'm not even gonna bother with that X because there's nothing remotely nearby that I can really use it to kill, so... that is one thing that I have a problem with in this game, is just some of the power-up placements are very not well considered. Thankfully, Alice is just really fucking good at dealing with the Iron Maiden ladies. I actually have to wonder the same, Nyx, because, like, I always assumed that was one name they didn't change, as it's, like, baked into one of the FMVs that her name is that. Also, a reminder that this girl's only crime was her dad is a mad scientist. And now we are going to erase her soul from being. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's fair. But also, now that we've got that information, we can just go back to Alice if we want. Because she is like Go in that she is not a combatant. Like, she does not have a charge attack or anything like that. Yes. That is one good thing we've got going for, like, status. Huh. Actually, no, her stats are actually fairly decent. I mean, in a sense, we cured her disease at the same time. She also ran away from her dad with the cure to the Grey Plague before her dad could destroy it. True. Like, Bianca is honestly one of the more fucked up ones that we have to brainjack. That's, So 554 compared to 644. Honestly, the only thing that Alice has that Bianca doesn't is the range and jump. And yes, the sword is a licensed psychiatrist. This is a very weird game. Don't question it. You know what? Fuck it. Okay. Right, but these things are back to being a proper threat again. Ah, damn it. I don't think Bianca can make the jump over there, unfortunately. I think I need Alice for that jump. But I also don't think there's anything over there except a big orb. A borb, if you will. One borb, hold the platforming, yep.
So, you used Bianca's memory. What a silly girl she is. If she'd only stayed with her father, she'd be well today. How could I have foreseen her infection by my Grey Plague? Before I move on, I'll give you something to think about. Isn't it strange that people still fight over race and religion? When my virus can so easily obliterate life as they know it? They are deficient beings with a wild card of physical fragility. If we don't make adjustments, their species will be destroyed, along with the entire planet. Of course, our Lord's plan will fix all that.
Gee, I wonder, considering this guy is in Transylvania, his study is just built upside down, he has big old bat ears, I wonder, who could he be based on? Truly a mystery for the ages.
Perhaps it's a waste of time explaining this to you. After all, you were constructed by humans. You'll never be supreme as long as you rely on human senses. Never grasp the overall picture or know the complete truth. If I use this simple blocking device, you can't get me! Seems like it's time to put Geist's order into action. A live wire like you must be eliminated.
I'm honestly shocked he didn't say, "What is a man?" Also, if memory serves, I believe Bianca is just immune to that green gas attack because she's already infected with the Grey Plague. I do remember this boss being particularly annoying because it is just, you have to block and then counter. And yeah, his hitbox is really fucking janky. At least the boss stages are fairly short to run through. If I can get back to that fight with more health, I should be fine. I mean, considering who else or other famous people in history that have Nobel Peace Prizes when they really shouldn't, it kind of tracks. Also, I'm noticing that these guys, or Bianca, is also immune to the projectile attacks of these guys. Peace medicine. I mean, true. There we go. I'm pretty sure he does, yeah. Like, realistically, Nobel Prizes don't mean shit other than somebody did something big. Like, it absolutely tracks that Dal has a Nobel Prize. Okay. Put the save state there. Fast forward through his monologue.
Like it's time.
Also, I'm noticing it is actually strategically viable to let him have the high ground, so his attacks will whiff. Also, I appreciate that his weapon is just a fucking nail. Get in the corner, asshole. Okay, I can't get greedy anymore. There we go. Anyway. Okay. What is your charge attack? I see.
If we can manage to get the cure to the Grey Plague, then we'll be okay. But people who fight because of religion or race cannot truly be cured. Listen. I think human beings are selfish by nature. So if Geist's plan can really make people stop fighting, it must mean he's doing the right thing, doesn't it? You're right. There's no way Geist can be right. It stole my father's Sai.
Anime cough TM. Like, why is her soul coughing? Why does her soul need to breathe? Actually, what are her stats now? Very high life, about the same power, slightly less speed. But that health bonus, like, goddamn. Also, Stone Death Virus is way more descriptive than the Grey Plague. Oh, I'm already remembering this stage. Yup. Okay. Yup, I remember this stage. Oh god. Okay, this is an annoying stage. And most of it is just this room. This being Machina X, but Roy reminds me of the old OVA X. Honestly, I don't think that was the intention, but I can definitely see where you're coming from. It might be an intentional reference, I don't know. I don't know X well enough. But I definitely get, like, the broad strokes are definitely similar. Oh, God damn it. And if they explode, they don't give the orbs. Bye-bye, other media before yup. I heard something. Fell down here. Okay. Now it's safe to pick up the health. Leave that health there because I might need it. So speaking of references, here's a JoJo's reference. Also, if you were curious, yes, the kanji on his face was a swastika at one point. Like, we are getting into the part where we kill Nazis. And every game is better when you can kill some Nazis. Yup. That said, Mu is also a much more complicated concept from that, because it's also like part of the Buddhist ideals of enlightenment, where you are detaching yourself from worldly desires as well. Which, interestingly enough, is why the big bad of the Monster Rancher anime is Master Mu. However, because of localization, they spelled the dragon's name not M-U, but M-O-O. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we will be back, because there's absolutely stuff in here that I did not do. Okay. So Devin is another one of the Blade Masters that came up on my saying that, like, you can miss their associated boss, so. Alright, so this is basically just don't leave this stage until you find Devin. Oh hey, I'm just noticing you can see my mouse when I mouse over it. I'm just noticing these guys don't take backstab crits. I mean, it makes sense because they've got the backpacks on and everything, but... I mean... It's not like I was making money off of ads here anyway. Considering I don't run ads. Also, if I were worried about being monetized, I would have so little fun doing this thing. Like, streaming is only fun because I'm playing whatever the fuck I want. God damn it. Son of a fuck. Oh yeah, I know. I know you were just making a joke. At the same time, though, I really do not care about monetization. Shouldn't have played any Megaton. I mean, true. And can you imagine doing this stage with Go's stats? Like, you absolutely can. But just imagine how miserable an experience that would be. Ah, my nose was bugging me. A Go rodent? Yeah, no. You know what? If someone donates $100, I will consider doing a Go-only playthrough. But it has to be $100 in one go. God damn it. Where did the orb go? If it went in the water, it's just out of luck, but, like, either I picked it up already, or it's somewhere I can't get to. Son of a bitch. Yeah, they're falling through the guardrails here. But if I just give you $100 for, like, sandwiches or something, then I will eat those sandwiches. I will absolutely get sandwiches and eat them. If that is what you designate the money is for. And I believe... yeah, that's the way to the exit. So I need to find a way through here because... there's definitely something in the sewers that I have not done. Means, can I actually get in the water here? I cannot. Means I need to figure out a way to get the water drained.
I am Blade Master Devon. Unlike other Blade Masters, I have little faith in a replica of Geist such as yourself. But right now, we have no choice but to rely on you. Makin, do you ever want to become a human being, as stupid and selfish as they are? At one time, Blade Masters maintained world order by utilizing Geist's power.
I'm guessing his dick.
It sounds impressive to say that we protected the world, but we never ended a war.
Really? Okay.
Nor have we brought peace. We've just been killing time.
His ears, I see.
In order, I've given up my entire life. It's ridiculous. But I am a Blade.
Yeah, okay, I see it now, yeah.
I must remain true. As a result of my duty, I was forced to let go of the ones I love. Now, with all this going on, I've almost lost the will to live. Makin, as a Blade Master, I order you. You must defeat Geist's people so we can go on protecting this worthless world. Then I'll leave the people's future in your hands. Eliminate the terrorists before they do any more harm, and defeat the leader of the European Union who controls them. Makin, you have no choice. You must brainjack me. I have access to the leader's home, as I was once her lover.
Congratulations, asshole, you fucked a Nazi. But hey, Maybe some good can come of this at least. I mean, you're free to DM it to me on Discord or something. And what is your charge attack? Ice Shockwave. Got it. Except this guy. Named after a gun part, I see. Ramrod. Amazing.
Don't you think Blade Master Devon is a bit too pessimistic? Always criticizing human nature? He hates this world. He only fights because it's his destiny as a Blade Master. Let me ask you. Tell me, why are you willing to fight with Geist anyway? Do you fight with Geist because you believe it's your duty? All right. I'm glad there's more to it than that. I don't think you want to make choices based only on duty.
So, the questions that Kay asks are important, but it's only important for a bonus scene in the ending. Alright, what do our stats look like now? Okay, about the same power. Considerably less life, though. But much higher speed. Like, let me... So... 4, 5, 6... compared to 7, 5, 3... or 7, 5, 4. Now, like, his stats are basically the inverted version of Dahl. Yeah, like, she's already married to her job. I cannot see her fucking. So, yeah, all these banners were changed. I don't think I need to tell you what was on there before. God damn, okay. Yeah, you think? Like... Wow, that doesn't actually deal damage? You know what? Kill me. Kill me. Fuck it. We're going to the world map. I'm getting Doll back. If nothing else, I'll be able to take more hits. Thank you for the donation! Oh, I am questioning my life choices now. Let me update my donation thing. That said, like, I appreciate the donation.
Very nice.
If you want me to do the Go playthrough, I absolutely will. Reset. Oh god, yeah, no, that's totally fair. Was not expecting that to happen, but okay. It is up to you if our next run through this game is done with nothing but Go. Otherwise, I will absolutely just use them for sandwiches. Okay. Fuck, I have to bring Devin here. God damn it. Okay. Well, it was a nice idea to try and take Doll through, but no. So this is going to be a painful fight. First fight. Let's see if I can pull one of them at a time. Oh, so much for that. The important thing is just going to be keeping them grouped up so I can see all of them at once. God damn it. Two of them are out walking around. The third one is up the stairs. God damn it. So just backstabbing one is definitely the play. Okay. There we go. Okay. The unfortunate thing about mobility is it's not all that valuable in combat. Also, I am putting the save state there because I do not want to do that fight again.
An ideal world is a place which would have only superior beings who think alike. To accomplish this, we must rid the Earth of its scum. Those puny humans contaminating our planet. Of course, the decision of who will live and who will die is a tricky matter. One that can only be decided by a powerful deity such as Geist. Blade Master Devon, how foolish you are to disobey Geist. You know, I don't want to be your girlfriend anymore. I don't appreciate being dumped. Yet still, I feel for you. Maybe, perhaps we could still work something out. And as for you, Makin, you will never know a more horrid pain.
She sure is. Like I said, those weren't kanji originally. I mean, there are just bald people. Though I wouldn't consider them skinheads, technically, but, you know. Okay. If memory serves, I'm effectively trying to stab the horse in the butt. Ow! Okay, grabbing some health. Phase 1 down. Where'd you go, bitch? Yeah. Yeah, this is with the high mobility character. Oh, oh, okay. And that is why we have the save state. You know what? I'm probably going to put a save state after the horse boss. I forgot just how bad that second... Oh, jeez. You know what? That's on me. I wasn't paying attention to how fast the cutscene was going. Okay. You know what? I'm not taking that much damage that fast in the fight. He's meant to be a glass cannon. Unfortunately, the emphasis was on glass and not cannon. I have no idea where I am. Okay. The problem with save stating after the dialogue is I get no chance to prepare. Get off. Okay. I have to be ready to push buttons and shit the instant it loads. Whereas before the cutscene, I at least get a little bit of time to catch my breath. Okay. Get. I'm curious. That didn't do any damage. This boss fucking sucks! Okay. Like, the worst part is, when you're locked onto something, you get a standardized, speed stat. So, like, you can't, or if you want to give chase, you have to drop lock on to get his full movement speed. So you basically just have to get lucky that she stops and lets you smack her. Unfortunately, no. If you stand still, she will just snipe you from around corners. You just have to keep moving and hope your paths cross. Like, and if you see her, like, going through or past a juncture, try to cut her off at the pass. And if she gets behind you, you're just kind of fucked. Ah. Okay, shake out my hand real quick. There we go. Oh, okay. Oh no, you do. Just, if you're in one of Devon's combos, the block is stupidly tight. Because, like, she does not have startup frames on her attacks, basically. Like, she can just choose to interrupt your combos with her own, and if she gets one hit off on you, you are open for another. I mean, at the very least, in brainjacking her, we remove her soul from existence.
She still really loved Devon, didn't she?
No, okay.
Her love was still there.
No.
Wasn't it?
No, Kay. She's a Nazi. Fuck 'em.
Tell me, could you fight someone that you really, really loved? Really? If I... Oh, never mind.
Anyway, back to Doll. I'm not even checking her stats. I just wanted to brainjack her, show off what she is capable of, and then go back to Doll because, again, like Ron said, grossing that brain meat. Also, Mothman gangsters. Also, we are still in Europe, just in case anyone was confused. The leader of the world mafia, yup. You might even call him a gang star. But Nyx, doesn't he give you a golden experience? All right. Take care. I'm glad you had fun. Also, Nyx, I just have to ask, how does that even work? And yes, I'm doing another JoJo's bit. God damn it. Oh, fuck, right, I gotta... Gotta be, or wait until it comes back and then goes forward. Wait, hold up. Grab that first. There we go. Ow. Ow. Henchmen are like that because of a mix of ground up poisonous moth and side manipulation, so... And she's... poisoning the water supplies of Europe, ground up moths and mothmen. Amazing. Okay, now we come back down this way. Maybe? Two plagues, completely unrelated, yup. So that's out to the exit. Means there's something else.
Welcome, Makin, my lord. You know, I've heard all about your achievements in Europe. Impressive. My name is Tyrus. Although I may not look it, I am a Blade Master. Of course, Blade Masters must often hide their identities. So, I have as well. I'm disguised as a writer. I don't have much time. Let me tell you quickly. Geist is planning to totally eradicate the human race. The Blade Master's mission is to put an end to this insidious plan. To accomplish this, we have all sacrificed our personal lives. There was one who had to betray someone they loved. There was another who was unable to watch their children grow. It is vital that you understand the importance of our mission. The mother of the girl inside you chose to live as a Blade Master. She made this noble sacrifice to maintain world order. The reason people feel pain and sorrow is because they have soul. Having emotions means you're alive. It is because I believe you have a soul that I must ask you this. Will you devote yourself to save the human race? Well then, my lord, defeat Geist's henchman, the Hake known as Don Regalia. Drugs, pollution, food shortages. He's even tainted religion. His lurid cruelty is wreaking havoc on the people of Europe. First, of course, you must find the MP who was once close to the Don. His name is Samuel Smith. He was betrayed by his wife and confined to England. He should know the exact location of the Don's hiding place. Your ability to brainjack will be useful. Use it wisely. I have a very unique ability to open all electronic locks. Use me whenever you must. I will be ready.
So I'm guessing it's got to do with his peg leg. Like, I already knew that, but I just wanted to get a good angle to show it off, because like that one is one of the more blatant ones. Also, we have a drill spear now that also has like an electrical attack. Oh yeah, I knew I was just getting the perfect angle on it. And if memory serves, like, he is very much a slow but extremely powerful character.
Blade Master Devon. He's the one who is forced to fight the one he truly loves. Blade Master Elise, she's the one who keeps fighting to protect the people she loves. The Blade Masters, they fight against their desires, carrying the burden of duty. I just know that my mother must have fought for something she believed in, too. Even if Geist's intentions are right for this world, I just can't sit around and do nothing. I must defeat that menace. He's got my father. I cannot oppose the courage and heart of the Blade Masters. I'm doing the right thing as a human being, aren't I? By helping the Blade Masters defeat Geist. I appreciate it. Thanks for your understanding. I now understand that I can no longer live a life ignoring the world's problems. Everyone is doing what they can to save this world. I want to do my part to save it too. I cherish this world. Everyone I know and love is here.
So that's where we fight the Pope. But Samuel Smith is back here. That said, that is where I'm going to call things for today. This will be back on Thursday. As Wednesday, I'm going to be starting Chapter 1 of the Devil, since we went through Chapter 0. In the meantime, you know what? I see Juker is doing more of the Mario 64 roguelike deck builder thing. I'm gonna send you all his way. Anyway. Until next time, thank you all for coming and hanging out. And I fucked that up, but anyway. Until next time, y'all have an excellent evening. Take care, and I will catch you all later.